If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs. Purple doesn't really work for Shaman, but I think in this case it kind of does. Mantle of the Sea Wolf, great piece for a Shaman or even a Hunter. Mana Tombs, Tabards is the boss, 5% on the drop rate. Definitely a piece worth getting. It looks really sweet. The chest, Steadfast Breastplate, Razorfen Downs, various mobs, or buy it on the auction house. Probably your best bet. Moving on to the belt, which is going to spin us to Legion, the Waistguard of Interminable Unity. So eventually we're going to just have to unite. Tomb of Sargeras, LFR, as you can see the boss, 10% on the drop rate. The legs, Steadfast Leg Plates, Dire Maul, various mobs. Buy it on the auction house, probably the best way to go. And I think we're going to say goodbye to the troll, or maybe not. Yes, we do. Lady Dwarf is showing us the feat. Abysmal Male Greaves, male as in M-A-I-L, or snail mail. You get that at a Shadowmoon Valley. And the hands, Steadfast Gloves, Mardon, various mobs, or you could just buy it on the auction house. And the back is the Dark Leather Cloak, one of my favorites also, vanilla level leatherworking, or buy it on the auction house. Got a Lady Draenor showing you the head, which you can see, Sargeras LFR, part of the same tier set as the belt. And the tabard is at its Tanan Jungle, Order of the Awakened, Quartermaster Gold plus rep. I assume Exalted is what you're going to need to get the purple and silver thing. And as you can see, the weapon is an Isle Expedition reward, or buy it on the auction house. We have a Dark Iron Dwarf showing you the shoulders, Flickering Shoulders, Firelands, Bathalic is the boss, and, or is it Batilic? Batalic? I don't know, and I really don't care. You see it as it's written. I'm sure you know the boss. You probably killed him 400 times already. Brigade Breastplate, Eastern Plaguelands. There's the rare it drops from, or you could just step up, buy it on the auction house. But that's a good drop rate from a rare. Moving on to a Lady Draenor, we have the belt. Warmongering Gladiators, Waistguard of Prowess, WoD PvP Vendor, 1 Mark of Honor. It's that easy to pick up. If you hoard, by the way, that will be the wild version. The legs, Brigade Leggings, Badlands, Rumbler drops at kind of a low drop rate, so you're probably best just stepping up and buying it. 10% drop rate there. Got a Dude Orc showing you the feet, Brigade Boots, Eastern Plaguelands, Link of the Hunter, or just step up, buy it on the auction house. Doing a spin, showing you the cloak, but I'll go to the hands first. Firelands, Major Domo Stag Helm, 11% on the gloves, part of the same tier set as the shoulders. The back is Alliance only, Stormwind, Legacy Armor Quartermaster, 1 Mark of Honor to get the cloak. Got a Lady Goblin showing you the head, the Big Bad Wolf's head, Karazhan BC version, dropped from the Big Bad Wolf, 32% on the drop rate. The tabard, which I believe is just for Dark Iron Dwarves, so you can have to find a substitute for other races. And the weapon, as you can see, is easy to get, I guess. This set is very easy to get, so hope you like it. Shoulder wraps of the Witch Doctor, Throne of Thunder LFR to get the shoulders, Iron Quan, fair drop rate. Moving on, this is part of the tier set from your order hall for Shaman. The Farseer's Harness, Earthen Ring Quartermaster. You're going to need a certain amount of progression in your order hall, rep, and gold to pick up the chest piece. We're going to move on and show you the troll. Links of Bifurcated Tongue, which is kind of scary. Throne of Thunder, LFR, Flaming Head. Speaking of Bifurcated Tongue, those big snaky things are probably bifurcated tongues. And the Farseer's Leggings, part of the same tier set as from the Shaman Order Hall, Earthen Ring Quartermaster, rep and gold. And the feet, Farseer's Foot Wraps, so the feet, the hands, the chest, the legs, all part of the Shaman set from your order hall. And like I said, the hands, Farseer's Gauntlet, Shaman Order Hall, Earthen Ring Quartermaster. You're going to have to progress through your order hall, get a certain amount of rep with your order hall, and buy it for gold. Next up, now this looks cool on a Draenor, dude. Plasma Spatted Grey Cloak, Uldir Vectis, 9% on the drop rate. The headpiece, part of the same tier set as the shoulders and the belt from, of course, MOP and the weapon is Crucible of Storms, Mythic, so you can see the boss, fair drop rate. Giving trolls some free time with the Shoulders, Lightning Strike, Mantle, Isle of Thunder, Shadowpan, Quartermaster. Well, basically, yeah, you could get it off of the Shadowpan Quartermaster, but you could also farm it at a Throne of Thunder. The chest, Raiment of Blood and Bone, which of course is a great name for somebody's chest. MOP level leatherworking, or just step up, buy it on the auction house. Got a Lady Magthar Orc showing you the belt, Isle of Thunder. Shadowpan Quartermaster to get the belt with the kind of orangey yellow eye, so you could farm it out of Throne of Thunder. Next up, the legs, which are out of Heart of Fear. Amber Shaper Unsak is the boss, 15% on the drop rate for the legs. And the feet are next. We got a Dark Iron Dwarf showing you the Wildfire World Breakers. Mukashan Vault is the place. Looking for raid, Fen, the accused or the accursed. He's accused of being cursed. I don't really know much about him, but anyway, the hands are, you can see, out of Taladar, which is a wide level quest. And going on to the Draenor, the Great Cloak of the Dark Pantheon, the Burning Throne, Agrimar is the boss, and 8% on the drop rate. The headpiece is out of High Mall Heroic, the Butcher, 14% on the drop rate. That's the Hunter tier set with the piece that, of course, Shaman can wear, and the weapon, as you can see, is fair drop rate. Straight out of a Chinese menu, we have a panda, shoulder wraps of the Witch Doctor. Hope I didn't offend China there. Who do I sound like? It rhymes with lizard. Anyway, Throne of Thunder Heroic, Iron Quan is the boss, pick up the shoulders, and the chest is the Corroded Valkyr Chainmail, Broken Shore, as you can see, the vendor, and 650 Veiled Argranite. Remember those? Moving on, now this looks really sweet on a Draenor. Long Draw Chain Belt, Throne of Thunder Heroic, Cache of Storms, 14% on the drop rate. Moving on, the legs, part of the same tier set as the shoulders. Trial of Valor, Odin is the dude who drops it. Kind of a low drop rate, but I think you could do that once a day, so not so bad. Moving on, we're going to show you a Lady Goblin and the feet, Prideful Gladiators, Foot Guards of Meditation. While you're thinking about that, if you hoard, you might want to check out Grievous for those same boots, 2 marks of honor. Moving on to the hands, which are from Blackrock Foundry. Oreo Cookie is the boss. That's what I feel like calling him. And kind of a fair drop rate to get those gloves. Next up, we have a Dark Iron Dwarf. Dark Iron Dwarves are always appearing in my Shaman videos, in case you haven't noticed. The back, as you can see, is at a Tanan Jungle. And the headpiece, Prideful Gladiators Ringmail Helm, if you hoard Grievous, 3 marks of honor to pick up the Wowhead. And the weapon is Siege of Orgrimmar, LFR, Garrosh Hellscream, 17% drop. Gonna start off with the shoulders, showing the Kultiran a little bit of love. Pauldrons of Rapid Congratulations. Yes, I know it's coagulation, but congratulations sounds funnier. Hellfire Citadel Mythic, Deadeye, Kilrog Deadeye is the boss. Chest, Ebonhold Armor, Sunken Temple, remember that place from Vanilla. Morphaz is the boss, or you could just step up, buy it on the auction house, so somebody could go there, kill for you, and you buy it on the auction house. Got a Lady Draenor up next with a belt with green eyes. Can only probably find that and say that in WoW. Throne of Thunder Heroic, Cache of Storms, 11% on the drop rate for the belt. And the legs, part of the same tiers, vanilla tier set. Well, it's not a tier set, it's a dungeon set. Ebonhold Leggings, Blackrock Spire, various mobs there, or you could buy it on the auction house. Probably best bet buy it on the auction house. Blackrock Spire confuses me. Greaves of Swift Vengeance, Ulduar Steelbreaker is the boss. 12% on the drop rate, decent drop rate. Head over to Ulduar, doing the spin, showing you the cape, which we'll get to after the hands. Handgriffs of the Foredoomed, Nexramus 10-man, Noth the Plaguebringer, 22% on the drop rate for the hands. And as I said, the Gilded Thorian Cloak is what is going to be gotten from Karazhan BC version Terrestrian Ilhoof, 17% drop rate. And the headpiece is the Bastion of Twilight, Halfrus Wormbreaker. I believe he's the first boss, 11% on the drop rate for that. And the weapon, Blade Fist, High Maul, Kargath Blade Fist, 16%. If you're still listening up and until now, I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll close out by saying what I always say: whatever it is by you, whether it is morning, afternoon, or night, make your day epic.